Hey folks, hope you're having a good evening. Tonight we're playing Expanse RPG, presented by audioahmed. We're going to be getting started in just a minute here. We're kind of setting up. We're waiting for one last player to join us. Launch momentarily. I'm going to be on mute for a little bit because I'm going to be eating while we're waiting to get started. But I will be on very shortly.
This is so stupid. I thought this thing would be cool, but it's like, oh no, that's a UMG thing. You can't play that. And then it's like, oh, you can't play.
Can't play what?
Stuff. It's just licensed stuff, like videos off of YouTube. Even though I'm using a YouTube, I guess, app inside of Discord. It's not actually YouTube, so it's getting testy about the kind of material that it's allowing me to play through the Discord server.
I got it.
It's just, just digital rights management stuff, but it always ends in like goofy stuff, like it's not protecting anybody's like anything, it's just preventing us from playing a game. Okay, y'all, welcome to Abzu's Bounty. This is, hang on, I didn't pull up my log. Session 15 of the Expanse and session 12 of Abzu's Bounty. Now, I told you guys that it's likely it would finish today, but as I read through it, there's actually, you guys have been pretty slick about your choices, in such a way that you've been you bypassed some content, made things easier for yourselves, found unique ways to solve problems. So this is another one of those situations where, based on how you take it, it could drastically change the speed of the way it unfolds. So there's a lot of that in this game in general, I think, and it just has a lot to do with the fact that there's a lot of social encounters, and there's not as much like tactical combat type situations. So depending on how quickly you guys make decisions, you can run through those things pretty quickly, or decide to like not talk to this person or do something else, and come back around to the answer. So this installment of the game will be the same. So it might be done today or it might be done next week. I decided to try to pile on or maximally add any additional things I could for the big finale of the game. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Hey Diggs, what's going on? Welcome
Yeah,
aboard.
started.
We're just getting started, so you're right on time.
You guys were cornering Kazi. Am I correct about that?
You're damn right.
You guys were stealthily chasing down a guy, right? He was the fixer, known as Kazi Anand. Right. And basically, Kazi Anand is a name that you guys got from your last mission, and was the name of a fixer on the moon that might know where the secret lunar base is that Sebastian Pope is funding.
I had my notes that we nabbed him and tied him up. I think we poisoned his car.
Right. You guys definitely were very hostile in your taking of him. I remember that. But yeah, I just didn't know exactly where we were in it. So you guys took him, and where did you take him?
I think we took him to like the bad part of town and got a room,
a hotel, there. A cheap hotel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Is that correct? I think that's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah. No motel is what we said last time.
Okay, perfect. So that's where we'll start from, at the hotel. Does that work for everybody?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Kazi's tied up and he's looking around, and his eyes are like darting up and down, back and forth very quickly as he looks around his environment, and he's shaking in his binds.
Remind me, guys, what are we trying to find out from this guy?
He knows where the guy on the moon is.
Oh, right, the
base is, excuse me.
Right, Pope's moon base.
Moon base!
You guys are on the moon right now. You guys are literally walking on the moon.
Man, whoa.
We have a name. I think we had a name for the company, right? Maybe.
Let's see.
Well, you guys are in Level City. That's the big moon city. It's very expensive. He works for a loading and unloading cargo, and that's something you I believe described on your discovered on your like first hacking run to discover information. But there wasn't. I don't think there was another company. And if it like a shell company name, did I give you that? I don't think I did.
No, I think maybe you're right, maybe you didn't, because I'm looking through the notes and I'm not seeing it. There was some other thing what we had. I thought we had some other information about his moon base, like what it was doing or something.
Let me take a look here.
Here I have secret operation, which.
Oh yeah, we know that. Yeah, it's a secret operation somewhere on the moon. You believe the proto-molecule to be here, or that Pope is here somewhere.
Veronica Archer was working for a Luna-based construction company, filling public contracts. I don't know if that was relevant or if that was a different company.
Veronica Archer, was she somebody you met on at the Titan Ball, or is this somebody I mentioned? Hang on, let me look.
Yeah, that was at the ball.
Right on. So yeah, you guys have Kazi. He's scared to death. He's wetting himself. He's gonna wet himself. He thinks you're gonna kill him, probably.
So we understand you work for Pope.
Huh? His eyes widen in shock, and he's like,
Hey, Prospect. Enunciate.
I guess we'll ungag the guy.
Look, I'll pay you whatever I have. Don't kill me. You guys work for Pope?
What makes you say that?
Because you mentioned him, he says.
How we got this name, right? Or how we? I don't remember. Actually, never mind.
He's like sitting there scared, and he's looking around. He's trying to assess you.
Okay, so a guy named Randall says Pope had a secret. Randall was the fixer from last time from the Titan Ball, I think, right?
Yeah.
Randall Khan. Pope is a secret operation on Luna. Fixer named Kazi Anand. Doesn't know exactly what Pope's doing there, but some kind of life extension. That was it. Some kind of new Anagathics. That was the other detail that I couldn't remember.
There was a detail about his actual about what he was actually trying to do. Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So I thought you had some dealings with secret cargo and Agathics.
What? What's a Gathic? What? No. Look. Yeah, I do the minor run here and there. I smuggle things on and off Luna for different people, but no, man, I don't.
So why don't you share your books with us? Where can we find them?
Books?
You know, you got two sets of books, right? The one that you show the tax man, and then the other one. We want to see the other one.
I don't have any book like you're saying, man. Look, he says we can work something out. He says he's like, just in timing, man. I'm not gonna run away.
I'm gonna try to persuade him. Like, listen, you're not in a good position here right now. We think that you're working for a guy who we have it out for. If you can show us otherwise, then show us otherwise.
He says, okay, why don't you roll me a communication, persuasion, or communication seduction or strength interrogation. I guess this would be strength interrogation.
I was going for persuasion. Can I do persuasion?
Yeah. Alright,
16.
The target number was 16.
Nice.
Let me see. Kazi, that's actually for something different. He says. He says, "Look, there's people waiting for me. If they see I haven't showed up, they're gonna start looking for me, and they're gonna be able to find me. I'm tracked. I mean, I'm chipped." He says.
Hold on, we'll take care of that. Give me one moment. I'm gonna go find the chip and pull it out.
You're gonna pull it out of his body? Is that?
I mean, if I have to, I'd rather just fry it remotely. But I guess could I make a security test to try to find it?
Yeah, absolutely. There's gonna be a target number 20.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. The target number 20 is to disable it, but to find it, let's see. He shows you. He says it's in my arm. He points at his arm. He says if you tamper with it, it's just gonna call security forces.
Let me see if I have a talent that's relevant to this. Protect knowledge.
Hey Matt, you want to do a hack job? You want to roll some? Start cutting them up.
All right, so I got a 16 to try to locate the thing. I guess I can't crack it.
I mean, it's locating it is easy. You know, like he points out where it is, and you can just hover a device over it and detect an electromagnetic signal.
Okay.
I mean, that's not an issue.
I mean,
Breaking open, but you also know, like he's saying, it's gonna set off an alarm.
Right.
So he told you, he chose to tell you that.
Right. I mean, the other option is we could just put it in a Faraday cage, break it, and then go somewhere else. I guess we would probably need some specialized material though to put together a Faraday cage.
Yeah, it would be a lengthy process, and he also mentioned that there is a temporal component to him. He said that if he's not, you know, some people will be after him if he's not where he was going.
What kind of test would it be to remove it without saying it off? Would it be technology, cryptography, security?
Yeah, it's gonna be security. It's gonna be and it's gonna be a target number 20.
Okay.
It's gonna be very difficult.
Yeah, my security's not quite that good, unfortunately.
Would somebody else like to try?
I don't have interrogation. I got persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh, but how do you persuade him? I mean, what's the so he's tied up. You guys captured him. You have him in a hotel room.
You've got to intimidate.
Well, right, you're gonna intimidate him, but he already for what? You guys decide how you want to handle this interrogation ultimately.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is let's go around. So Varden had a turn. He decided he would try, a potentially technical way of approaching it, as well as using some like cold hard logic. Who would like to go next?
Oh, we could try the old good cop, bad cop. So
Okay, so
What?
Adam walks up.
so bad cop goes first. He intimidate scares him, and then the good cop comes up and says, "Hey, listen, just it doesn't have to end with you as like just give us the information. We'll make sure that you wake up, a while later, still intact."
Could
know,
I
and-
could I assist maybe with a medicine thing? Maybe dope him up on some drugs to lower his inhibitions and make him talkative.
You want to drug him?
Yeah.
Roll. Let's say target number 12. That's fine. Yeah, so you take out what I guess you're always carrying hallucinogens around, and so you figure you'll spread the love, I guess. So you cook up a cocktail. It's like, what are you putting in me? He says, before you hit him with it. And then his eyes start to roll in his head. And then he gets kind of woozy and he just kind of falls over on his side and starts drooling.
That's perfect. I'd like to do something now.
So he's slumped over. What would you like to do?
I'll walk up in front of him and I'll snap my fingers to get his attention.
As you snap, and it takes a couple snaps before his eyes kind of slowly roll in the direction of your hands.
Well, I'll put my hands behind my back and then have my mechanical like backpack, the arms unfurl, all four of them, and I'll say, "Now this is the part where, if you have no more answers to give us, we get rid of you."
He just his eyes widen, but he's so high that like he's just he blubbers. He goes, "We after me." And he just lays his head. I guess is this the desired result, Matt? I don't. You were drugging him to make him like lethargic, yeah?
Or is that just the good cop? He drugs him.
Well, that would make him the better cop because we got the good cop, we got the bad cop, we got the better cop, and then we got the worst cop. So he's just kind of out of it. So what do you guys want to do?
It's useless in this state.
Well,
Yeah.
you wanted. I think Matt, your intention was to make him loosen his lips, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, he's sitting there.
So where can we find your books?
He says, "Books, man." He says, the ship, man.
Tell us about the shipment.
And then all of a sudden, knock, 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 knock. There's knocking on the door. Knock, 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 knock. Open up, you bloody bastards!
Yo, boss man, I thought you were going to get rid of the tracker.
We've only been here for like 5 minutes, right?
Do you want me to go
You don't think that has anything? You don't know if that has anything to do with the tracker.
Okay.
I'm going to check the local security channels and see if there's any talk about this place.
Open up! All right, roll.
All right,
Check the security.
goes over to the eye hole to look out and see who's out there.
You open up and you see.
No, I don't open it. I just look out.
Oh
the
no,
eye.
I meant the eye hole. You open it up and you look out and you see that there's men spread out with guns and they're holding them up to the door. And when you look closely at them, you're like, they look familiar. It's an OPA faction.
Oh, fuck! What? Shit! Do I know? Do I recognize him?
Make me a perception seeing test.
Okay.
I got a 19 on the security channels.
Oh, okay. You look and you get you immediately get the feed of the hallway. And you can see that they're all out there. A couple of them got submachine guns. One of them's got a handgun, and they're standing at the door. They're like, "Bring him out!" They scream.
I mean, that's useful, but what I was actually looking for was like the local police radio.
Oh, okay. Well, to scan it for there's no. It's quiet as far as this neighborhood.
Okay.
Or rather, as far as you guys, nobody's been called or contacted. If that's what you're trying to figure out. His tracker did not go off.
Okay, good to know.
Okay, and Andy, yes, you recognize them. You look closely at one of them as they're kind of like swaying back and forth, and you recognize one of the markings on his cheek tattoos, and you're like, the Free Fools from C1. They're out there. They're out there, and one of them's like trying to look through the hole, but you can tell he can't see your eye, like he's trying to. But
So I recognize them from the beginning of our mission, our adventures here, like our first, literally.
yeah. You guys ran
we
into the Free Fools when Captain O'Rourke died. They were one of the three factions that were fighting each other when she died and gave you the ship.
Are they after us because of the ship?
Maybe.
How
That's a
many?
question to the other party members.
I have a feeling that I think they blame us for their captain dying.
There's three of them outside of the door, but you as I'm gonna say, given your security, because I assume that you were using security, that they're also still outside as well. They're blocking the exits.
How many did you say?
Altogether, I didn't. I said
No.
there's three outside the door.
Okay, I will check the camera outside, and I'll also see if there's one out back of the place.
I'm
Well, let's go around a little bit. Yeah, Matt, go ahead.
I'm willing to go try to talk to them since I was a crew member of the Anne Bonny. I think I might have friendly relations with the pirates.
Adam will move Kavi like towards like back maybe into the bathroom so that he doesn't get involved
Okay.
more than he has to.
Okay. All right. So Matt, you walk up to the door.
I identify myself as Avon Barksdale, engineer and doctor from the Anne Bonny.
You see, they all look at each other quizzically. They're like, Barksdale.
I step away from the door.
They start whispering at each other.
I start naming people from the ship: the captain, the officers, my good pal Diego.
They say, "Oh shit! No one said the crew from the Sherlock was gonna be here." He says he's trying to look through the hole now. He's saying we don't got a lot of time.
What do you want?
We want Ghazi.
Okay, give me a moment. Don't do anything rash. I'll go back to my crew and tell them they want Kazi. I say we don't need him anymore, do we?
I mean, we haven't gotten anything out of him.
Yeah, we need to know where the base is.
Well, I guess we
Well-
better take it up a notch.
All right, hold on. I got an idea. Like, we want Kazi. We're almost done with him, but I have a feeling that we're both after the same thing. I think we could maybe be able to work together on this.
Well, then we give him to them dead. All right, we're gonna hand him over.
No.
Roll him out the
Oh,
door dead.
Oh, no. We're going to work together to make sure Kazi's still with everything. And then, Saba, you could, do your kill thing.
Well, all right. We need to know where this moon base is, and now we've got time clench. Well, do we have another a back door to this place? Have they already circled around? Is there anyone else around? Do we see out windows or anything?
Yeah. They're at all the exits. There's a couple of guys posted at each of the doors, but there's some areas that are obscured that you can't tell if there's more behind.
I think we could, if we bring them in, they can help us out.
Okay, we want to
We
try
want what we want, and then that. Well, I don't know.
I mean, like, hey, they brought their crew along. We have our crew. We have
No,
two
they're
crews
gonna
versus
be bad men.
Pope.
There's no way the DM brought these to be our buddies. No chance. They are a problem.
Well, they know the location, and we know the location, and then we both go there at the same time. We're gonna have to fight over what went there to do.
Either
Oh,
way,
yeah.
we don't want them to get. We don't want them to get.
I'd like to get a.
No,
We
that
don't
actually
want
works in
them
our
to
favor. Actually works in our favor because they can go first. All right, they can soften up post team. Most likely, Pope has a very heavy security with him. All right, they can soften up Pope security, and then we'll come in after they, get wiped out.
No, man, this is no. I think it's Saba's like, no way, it's a fucking terrible idea.
Wishful thinking.
These guys are fucking nuts. They've always been crazy.
And then Kazi starts talking again. He says, "A package. I was supposed to hand it over to my client.
What
It
package?
was
Sure.
delivered before I could arrange a diversion. I need your help," he says. So he's saying
Well,
that the guys are still banging. They're not banging on the door anymore, but they're whispering outside. And
so where is the package now?
he turns to you and he tries to focus on your face. He's like, and he looks like he's looking. His eyes are darting and aiming in the wrong place, and then they finally find you. And then he goes, "It was delivered to you by imports. They cater to the rich. Uh, it's sitting on the company's warehouse. It's gonna be delivered to Ming's tomorrow afternoon. I gotta get it," he says, and then he kind of like goes back into a daze a little bit.
Right. What's the address of the warehouse?
You look it up. It's it's in the city. You buy imports, and you can also find Ming's. It's an upscale Cantonese restaurant.
All right.
Sorry, did you say Dubai imports or Dubai?
Oh no. Yeah. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to be Chinese or Japanese.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
that's
sure.
Japanese.
That's
Japanese.
Japanese too.
What you buy?
Copy. This is the Cantonese restaurant is called Ming's.
Yeah.
So this is he seems to be sputtering nonsense or something. No,
Maybe. How's it going?
I don't know.
All right.
I mean,
So we have an idea of where the packages go when we get the package, and then
I think that's enough information. We could probably turn them over if we wanted to.
all right. I guess knock out Kazi and then turn him over.
Knock him out, like drug him more,
Oh, that like zap him
zap him with electricity.
with the power glove.
Do you-
Okay, all right.
Leclerc turns to Rock. Do you trust these guys to go away once they have Kazi and leave us alone?
No. No, I don't. They've got bad blood with us. They already tried to kill us before.
Okay, okay. So a couple more pieces of information I would like to try to figure out about the situation real quick.
No.
I'd like to first make an intuition test, looking at the feeds to try to figure out how many guys are actually out there, if I could.
10.
Okay. And then I guess a tactics to try to figure out if we wanted to bust out of here forcibly, what's the best way out of the situation.
They're at all the exits right now.
All right.
13.
That's
And let me try to remember.
there's only all the exits are covered, and the only way out of this room is that door.
I'm trying to remember. These guys, they were with Hector Cruz, correct?
No. Oh yes, correct. Hector Cruz, correct. Wow, well done. Hector
All right.
Cruz was the leader of the Free Fools, and he got killed by the intruders. It turned out to be Vector Security. Remember, they flew into the room and they used gravity and they used bombs, and then the captain died.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that one. Oh, then like Saba's remembering that wrong because like those guys they did not attack us. They actually like became our meat shields when the Vector Security came in, swooped in, and attacked. So if anything, like they should be on our side once we convince them, like hey, like remind them, hey, we try to work together with Cruz to push back the Vector Security, but they just had to jump on us.
I have a proposal for the party. I'd like to offer these guys a deal, which is that we're going to hand over Kazi, but not here with them surrounding us. We're going to meet them someplace in 15 minutes. We'll give them like a public place where we can do a clandestine handoff, and we'll give them Kazi then. That way, that gets us out of here. We don't have to worry about whatever they're going to do. We still have a line to contact them if we need to, and they get what they want.
Sounds reasonable.
Okay.
I agree.
All right, so everybody's cool with that. I'm going to put that offer to those guys. Should I make a persuasion?
Yes.
15.
They say, we agree to the terms, boss man. Where we meet.
Give us 1 minute. We'll send you the address before we leave.
Is there like a local like Wawa or 7-Eleven?
Convenience.
Yeah. There's
Do we have something like a vehicle that we could shove him in the trunk of, or like a container of some kind that's big enough to fit him? I kind of feel like we don't have that right now.
no, you don't.
No. You know what? Let's just dump him inside the those big giant trash cans that they usually have in the back that they use the trash trucks with the forklift thing.
Oh, like a dumpster?
Yeah, dumpster. We just put him in the dumpster in the back of the 7-Eleven, and says, yeah, he'll be waiting he'll be waiting in there in one piece.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so give them the dumpster at the local 7-Eleven, I guess. Well, actually, no, we have his car, right? Don't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you have some kind of vehicle. You didn't
So,
just.
okay, so I'm gonna basically we're gonna stick him in the trunk. I'm gonna drop off his vehicle in the parking lot of the 7-Eleven, and then they can pick up the vehicle and thereby pick up him.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, they agree to your terms. They leave. You see them
Perfect.
clear out.
Okay, so as soon as they clear out, we'll kind of wait a minute, make sure the coast is clear. And can I use like a technology test to stick electronic tags on some of their vehicles? Not like actual physical tags, but like trying to keep track of where they are in augmented reality space.
There's no vehicle that they seem to have come on. They seem to
Oh,
just
okay.
disappear into the alleys. But you do see one thing, and one of the guys turns around as they're leaving and goes up to the camera and he does a sign to the camera.
What sign is that?
He did something with his hands.
Okay, well, I guess I'll take a screen cap of that. Show it to Rock. What do you think this is?
Also, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, you take a look at the screen and you look at his hands and it's the sign for it's actually the sign for when a fallen brother is killed, and it's the sign for like solidarity.
Oh. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's a sign of solidarity.
It must it's for O'Rourke and Cruz. You think like that was the first thing that came to your mind?
All right, for O'Rourke and Cruz. Okay, cool.
Awesome. Okay, I guess we'll do what we said we're gonna do. We don't need him for anything else, right? I'll take his hand terminal before we hand him over.
Okay. You take his hand terminal. You leave him drooling in the trunk.
Yeah, they can just drive away with the car.
And whoever goes to like pick up the car, we'll watch it for a little bit. Whoever goes to pick up the car, I'll ping their hand terminal and just let them know that there's a tracker in his left arm or whatever.
Oh, okay. So we can move on to that. We're moving straight away into that.
Excuse me.
Sorry, did you guys want to do something else first? Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Wait, did we lose? Oh no, there he is. Never mind. Okay. So, you guys take the car. down. It's the dead of night on the moon on Lovell City, and you make the vehicle. You make it around some nightlife, and you find your way to the convenience store, and you take him out carefully, making sure not that nobody's watching, and you toss him in the dumpster. Why don't you give me a stealth roll or something? Somebody, whoever directed it, whoever's
Yeah,
this
sure.
is Sava. Yeah, you did a lookout. You made sure the coast was clear. No cops were around.
I'm never as good as they think I am.
You dumped them. Okay, so Leclerc, actually, you give them a warning, but before you give them the warning, you realize something. That tracker is going to apprise somebody of his location soon.
Okay, so can I? I mean, we said we'd let them pick him up in like 15 minutes, right? So presumably somebody's going to be on the scene here very shortly.
No, agreed. But then you'll be passing the trouble on to them. That you can do that knowingly. It's up to
Right, that's fine. I am doing it knowingly, but I'm going to give them a warning saying, hey, he's got a tracker on him, and let them deal with it.
Right. You tell them that, and then they take him and they take off, and that's the last you see of them. So what do you guys do now?
Guess we're going to a base.
I think we better go check out the warehouse.
All right, you make your way to Yabai Imports, and how do you get there? I guess you take like an Uber, like a moon Uber.
An Uber, yeah.
Car or something that's
A
nondescript.
Uber.
Yeah.
You guys rent. You get a vehicle and you make your way to Yabai Imports, and it's just a warehouse, so it's actually very suspicious that you're out here.
Clearly,
so-
we're not going to just walk in like buffoons. We're going to be sneaky here, guys, right?
Yeah.
I'm also like now an expert in demolitions. We could get some explosives.
So
I think what we want to do is like drive by, on the street alongside the warehouse, and then kind of go back and like take a recording as we're going by, and then go back and review the footage for a couple of minutes before we decide what to do.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can easily get the feed of their security, even though their security is tight for it's a commercial food warehouse. The security is not so tight that you can't just kind of like breeze through it. And you get into it, and you discover that there are some night workers, but for the most part, the place is pretty empty. Now the game has a couple of ways. I don't want to reveal this to you until you guys decide what you want to do. So are you planning on getting into the place at night? Was that the plan? Or
Yeah.
is that the plan is to just go right in and get the thing? Okay. Okay, cool.
They might,
Yeah, that'll be plan A. Like to try
Okay.
to break in and get it. Plan B would be try to intercept the package during transit. That'll be plan B.
Okay, so do you want to do plan A?
Yeah, we'll start with plan A.
Okay, so this challenge is called Break-In. It has a difficulty target number of 12, a success threshold of 10, and a 3-minute time per test. The ability focuses at play are these here. I'll post them. Dexterity, stealth, intelligence, security, intelligence, electronics, communications, investigation. I think that gives everybody something. Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Intelligence electronics different from intelligence technology.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Electronics. Like, can you use technology in its stead? I mean, I'll allow it. But I think it's intended to be for whatever reason. I don't
It's
know.
its own skills. So.
I can be super
Yeah.
sneaky again. This time, I mean, I've got a reroll I could have used last time, but it didn't seem necessary.
Oh wait, finally, intelligence, technology, and security are used for bypassing security.
Oh,
in the
you guys
warehouse.
are super smart. You probably can handle that too.
Technology and security. Oh, okay, that's interesting that they didn't say it in the ability focuses section. But yeah, no, technology looks like it's here too.
And we're all rolling one of these skills.
There's Well, yeah, everybody's gonna roll their specific skill, and they're gonna try to beat the target number 12. And if you don't, then you get a failure and a consequence. So depending on how this plays out, you got to get to 10 in a few minutes.
All right.
So somebody already started it off. So that's Ivan Boxdale. We're gonna say that communication investigation is used for doing the legwork to learn the best means and time for the break-in. So you work out that that the security guards take a lunch break, and even though they're not supposed to, they go off site to get like a quick coffee, which gives you like the ideal opportunity to start bringing people in. That's a success with a 2 on the drama die, meaning that you have 2 towards your success threshold of 10. Who would like to go next?
Saba wants to get all sneaky and case the
All
joint
right.
in windows and shit. All right. If this doesn't look great, I'm gonna re-roll. 15's enough. There's no
Yep.
bonus getting really high.
With a 4, so that's 6 now towards the success threshold. You slip in through a door as they leave. You manage to, or you do something even more clever. What would be like
All right. Cool.
you throw something at the door and catch it before it closes, or you just fly in before the door closes. That's a success. We're at 6 now. Who else would like to participate?
Man, we kick so much ass now. We just jumped up 3 levels like nothing. Like we're just rolling around like bosses now.
I'm gonna do a technology test to take over the cameras and prevent the alarm from going off, I guess.
Okay, that is a success, providing you another 2 drama. So that's actually, yes, very drama filled. You guys only have made it to
I get when you make an advanced test using intelligence technology, add +2 to the results of the drama die for purpose of reaching the test threshold. From
okay,
master
so
talent in hacking.
yeah, I think okay. So when we get to actually, Casey jumped in there as well.
Sure.
But between the 2 of you, you've already succeeded. So we'll say that Casey goes in behind Saba. You both enter as Varden directs you with his computer, and you guys find your way to past the Star Helix security, and you find your way to the box. The package itself is hidden inside of a crate full of spices that measures about 30 centimeters by 60 centimeters by 15 centimeters. It's like 2 feet. It's a small box. You find it among others. But you realize there's a lot of boxes, and you can't exactly figure out. He never told you exactly what number box it was. Hang on.
Oh dear.
He said he like gave it to them to deliver it, which means that it should be on the record.
Good
Good
point.
call.
Give me a roll. Actually, this could theoretically fall under Avon's work, but give me a roll because you just brought it up. Say target number 12, and that's going to be some kind of investigation. So yeah, Adam, give me a roll.
All right.
Could be communication. Or...
All right.
Okay. So you quickly uncover the manifest, and you use the Varden's entry into the system as a method of accessing the network quickly and getting the information about this errant package that came in today, and you're able to separate it from the group, and you finally find the package, and it is it's a box of, what are they called, the Cuban cigars? Hang on. Cuban cigars. They have a name.
Havana Select. I don't know.
Cohero?
Humidor.
Yes.
That's,
And it is a box of Cuban cigars. You guys find it. That's the package.
All right.
What do you guys do with it?
Smoke it.
I guess we better check the contents.
It's technically contraband on the moon, but you open up the open incredulously. You open up the box of cigars and you start looking through them, and they're cigars.
Can a doctor check the properties, like the plant, like if it's actually a cigar?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying these are cigars. You smell them, it's a cigar. You think you think there's something hidden inside of it? You check for an EM signature. They're cigars.
Oh, we screwed up.
Oh, you hear the door. The guys are coming back from getting coffee. What are you guys gonna do?
Oh, fuck. I think we're taking them out, right?
Gonna wait
that
by
was-
the door.
I think we should get out and.
Get everything new. We already got everything, so
Oh,
it's good.
So you guys leave with your cigars.
yeah.
Okay. So you guys take off. You leave the warehouse. You get past the guards. They don't see you. And
Check the box for a tracker.
oh no, there's no EM signature on the box.
All right.
Wait.
That's good.
They're just
Wait.
cigars.
Wait, maybe one of the cigars weigh differently from the others.
How would you like to identify that?
Basically like hold each cigar one at a time and just like basically kind of like an eyeball feel it. See if one is slightly.
Okay.
Seems like an unnecessarily hard way to do that. I'm gonna start cutting them in half.
Oh, you're gonna okay. So
No,
you
no, no,
just
don't
go
cut.
ahead. You open it and you start just ripping into them. You pull out your knife and you just.
What a waste.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
you
with
start
your
cutting them open, and there's filling everywhere. You start
Ew.
digging into them with your hands. They start to smell like tobacco. But it's filling everywhere, and the cigars are a complete mess now.
Well, gotta make some hand rolls, I guess.
all right. Well, we could get a hookah. Smoke it that way.
Okay, why don't you guys roll to get a hookah?
I can make a bong.
You could roll for that too.
What's our next move?
Bongs were made.
On the police tracking frequency, you notice on the police tracking frequency, notice that they caught a bunch of OPA guys, and they had kidnapped somebody, and it's starting to be news.
Hey guys, listen to this.
You show them the transmission, and you see the pictures, and there's a news report, and they say these OPA members were captured when the tracker on the and she explains exactly what happened, and they show a picture of Kazi briefly, and he looks like messed up. It's just like it's like a bad shot, and then they show the OPA members getting locked up, and one of them does the sign. And stop it, you feel it in your heart.
Oh, damn. Brother's going down. Shit. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. No.
What are you guys gonna do?
Shit. Poor guys.
Can we pick up his location now using the tracker?
Yeah, but it's gonna be equally difficult. Maybe even more so. I'm gonna say target number 21.
Well, might as well give it a try.
Nice system. Cool.
Okay, we're gonna say that there is a minor consequence. As you try to connect to that device, another bot is then sent, and it's trying to track your location. You can see it's making progress.
All right, I'll shut down my device and say, time to leave, guys. So I guess we're probably still like just chilling in the vehicle, so we'll just drive somewhere else, I guess.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
We'll probably like drive around a bit just to make sure that we're not being tailed. And hmm. I guess we could stake out Ming's or
This is the thing that was supposed to be delivered to Ming's now, right? I mean,
yeah,
we could stake it out and see if they deliver other stuff.
yeah. Like I remember he did say that he had a what was it, distraction or something like that, like a decoy. So what if this like this was the decoy and something else was the like someone else is going to be delivering the actual thing.
What if he just really likes cigars?
I think Adam has a good point. What if there was a crate of spices that the Cuban cigars were in, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if it was in that crate or a neighboring crate?
Yeah, it was like food stuff. It's always food stuff. The import place dealt with food specifically. So it was like rice, boxes of rice, or dehydrated veggies, dishes.
Um, okay, so I like Adam's idea of staking out Ming. That'll give us a second shot at the box when they deliver it.
Okay, so an unexpected thing happens as you guys are staking out Ming's. You see a nervous Kazi, like making his way around the building, and like walking past your vehicle, not seeing you, and then like making his way to the lot for the import. What is it called? The bay for the trucks.
Grab him.
Yeah.
Not yet. Have him lead us to where the drop is.
As you wait and observe, you see a very stealthy pair of guards wearing dark, like black, matted, like urban, uh, tactical gear. Seem to come around and like post up in very dark parts of the alleyway, or we're gonna say of the open, because there's like an open parking bay for like trucks, but then there's also like little places where there's darkness and buildings connected to each other, and they post up, and they seem to be covering Kazi.
Are they together?
Yes, but they're apart. They're not standing together. They're clearly dressed in the same tactical gear.
Kazi arrive in a vehicle, or did he arrive on foot?
He arrived on foot, and then they followed in after him. They're probably about 30 seconds behind him.
Probably could take care of one of them. Someone wants to get the other.
I'll work on the other.
Hmm?
I'll work on the other. Saba, want to help me out on that one? Just in case.
Sure.
So as
Keep in mind, guys, this is a public place. We don't want to start a firefight that's gonna draw security forces.
you see that the truck comes around the corner. When it pulls up and it backs up and starts beeping, beep beep beep, and then the bay meets with the back of the truck, and the truck driver comes out, and then it seems like Kazi's having a conversation with him. You guys can act at any time and decide where in this timeline you act. I'm not restricting that.
I'm gonna tap into one of their hand terminals and listen in the conversation.
Okay, roll me a target number 18.
Me too.
All right. Yeah, You work very hard, but you manage to break the protocol, the encryption of one of the hand terminals, and try to use the hand terminal microphone against the user. And when you get it, you see, hey, buddy, and he says, "You're Marco, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I've seen you around. What's up?" He says, "Look, there was a little bit of a mix-up with the shipment, and you have one of my packages. I figured it out from you buy imports where you came from." And he goes, "Oh yeah. Really?" He says, "Hey, look, Marco, not for nothing, but it's contraband." He says, "What?" He says, "Look, I don't want you to get involved, so I'm gonna make this quick and painless for you, okay? I'm gonna pay you some credits. You're gonna go home with more than your average pay tonight, and I'm gonna get my little box, and nobody's gonna notice. Be the wiser." You see that Marco looks around, and he puts his hands in his pockets, and then he paces, and then he like takes his hands out of his pockets, and he like touches them together, and he's like a little nervous, and he looks around, and he goes, yeah. I gotta see the package first. I gotta make sure it's okay. And then I'll decide, okay? And he goes, "Yeah, that's fine. And then, some men from inside the warehouse come out and they start unloading the truck. And they're picking apart, the truck. And then finally, the box comes out and you guys recognize it, right? Because it's the box that has all the other spices and stuff in it, right? And did you guys take that box? No, you didn't, right?
No.
Okay. And you see it comes out, and then you see, Kazi's looking inside it, and then he's like moving tearing it up. And he's like, "It's not here. Hey, look, Marco, it's not here, but I'm still gonna pay you for your trouble, all right?" And he steps away from the guys. The guys go in. Marco shoos them, and then they come back, and he's like, "Okay, it's ready for unpacking." And then they take off, and then he seems to make a credit exchange with Marco, giving him a tidy sum for his work. And then Marco, shrugs and takes off, and he says, "Thank you, man. You just made my kids Christmas," he says. And then he goes around the truck, and you guys can interact with the environment however you like. What would you guys like to do?
Oh man.
Having number 2.
You notice the glint of the visor of at least another one in one of the windows of the buildings nearby.
God, they are all being watched. This is all just a sting. Like, what the fuck? Oh.
All right.
No, you see that Kazi looks up at one of them. You see he looks up at one of the buildings and he nods.
Oh, those are personal security.
And then once he nods, the trucks begin to leave, and then he begins to walk back around the corner past one of the guys.
All right. Like if we go for kidnapping 2, I mean, like I could have Adam like slowly follow him from behind until we're in a good area, and have the car like zoom in. We open up the door and then just like yank him in.
The guards are around, and they seem to be converging to escort him to something. Like you can tell, I'm gonna say the military training of 4 of you. 4 of you are military, right?
I know Alan's military.
Yeah.
I was military.
Wait, Avon, you were not military?
No.
Oh, okay. You're just Martian. Gotcha. So 3 of you are military. So you guys spot the obvious, like they're escorting him to something, and so if you drive close by, they're gonna spot you.
All right, so we're gonna have to go on foot. All right, I guess this calls for sneak time.
What's the plan?
I guess we'll have to follow him on foot because the car is gonna be too big. I guess our sneakiest member like takes the lead, and the rest of us like follow like a ways back, but just in sight of, but still in sight of the sneak first guy.
What's the objective here? Are we gonna follow him to see who he meets with, or what happens, or we nab him, or and take out the guards, or what?
Probably follow them to where they're leading him to. Like,
So they
if
lead
it,
him to a vehicle.
oh,
So what's gonna happen is he's gonna get in a vehicle. Two of them are gonna go in with him. The vehicle behind it, and they both look like armored, kind of like Humvee kind of things. And then the one in the back also is occupied by two other guys come up, and then another two guys come up from from the darkness, seemingly from nowhere. And the four of them converge on the second vehicle, and then
all
the
right.
two
So
vehicles leave.
all right. So
That's how it plays out. You guys decide where you want to enter yourselves into the situation.
you can chase after him in the car and just like tail them.
Again, we're trying to. Sorry, we're trying to kidnap him or go or figure out who he's meeting with.
Figure out who he's meeting with, cause
Okay.
like we meet the source, then we don't need him anymore. All right. Go back in the car and start tailing them from a safe distance.
Okay. So yeah, you guys tell. Is there a point where? Hang on. What did I do here? Never mind. Just replay. So you begin telling him from a safe distance, and the trucks are moving ahead of you, and they seem to be driving back towards Anand's house.
Not meeting with anybody.
All right. I guess like we wait until the security details leave, and then we go in and guess we interrogate him again.
Yeah, we're not very good at that, actually.
Take two.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
You guys follow Kazi. One of the two trucks park, and then he goes inside with two of the guys, and then the other four guys stay outside, protecting the outside of the building. You see the two of them. I'm gonna say you watch them for a minute, and I'm gonna also assume that they don't see you, just for game's sake. And two of them stay in the vehicle, it seems, and post up, and then the other two seem to go across the street and then up to the roof. So as far as you all can tell, they're not going anywhere.
All right. So he
Yes.
beefed up his security.
One thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we have limited. We can either try to grab him again. We could try to make a deal with him, which I think is unlikely at best, or we can try to pursue the OPA guys and maybe talk to them and hope that they know something about Pope. Or we can try to look into other research leads, like maybe see where Vector Security has presence, something like that.
Mm. Getting the OPA guys on own as a favor would be nice.
So those are all excellent approaches, Russ. Thank you for the suggestions. Those are all great branches to choose from. So why don't we choose from them? What do you guys think? Avon? Matt, you first.
I'm okay with any of those, really.
Well, yeah, but do you have a favorite?
Not really.
Okay. How about you, Andy? Saba?
Ooh. No, I guess I don't have a fave. Just like no, we're pretty good in a physical encounter if we can get there first and set up. But I don't.
We do have the rifles and the cases if we take the time to put them together.
Yeah, good point. I really don't want to skip any more content, honestly. I'd like to go grind a little bit or fuck some shit up before the mission ends.
The way to not skip content is to take the approach that involves the most shooting.
I'll tell you one thing: you didn't skip content this time. You added it. So
Oh,
much.
all right, that's cool.
So much of it.
Personally, I would like to go check on our OP friends, see how they're doing, and see if we could get them, to agree to help us out, and basically make it so that hopefully later on when the coffee's security detail will be less alert, it will be easier for us to make it past them because
Okay,
right now they're probably on high alert.
You want to tug on the OPA string. So that's one suggestion. Brother, do you have a brother blood? Casey, do you have a suggestion?
Sorry, I'm on the phone. Give me like 5 minutes.
Oh, you got it. Okay, so at any rate, let's pull on
I'll
the
go. I'll
OPA
go with the
threads.
group those.
So yeah, the OPA thread is you have to figure out what their situation is and potentially help them. So I've broken this up into, I guess, we'll say.
That's got to be extra content. Let's do that.
Yes, it's extra content. There's three skill rolls here that we're dealing with. Okay, the first one is to change their status right now from felony, kidnapping to a misdemeanor, right? And then we need an income test to actually pay for bail to get them out.
Can we team up on that?
Yeah, absolutely. And then I guess just any computer fuckery to fix the system so they're not gonna go to jail forever because they're in jail right now. Or rather, that tells you about what's happening with the OPA.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are they charges exactly right now?
Kidnapping.
Kidnapping. All right.
Assault or what? They roughed him up more than we did, right?
No, they didn't drug him at all.
Oh, that was all our beating.
Yeah, but they still they're getting charged for it.
They're probably getting blamed for our drugging.
They could have killed him. Yeah.
I did warn them about it.
Yeah, you did. You specifically warned them right up front, and they still walked into that one.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, that's what's happening with the OPA guys, and that was the thoughts I had about content and how to handle the situation with them. Unless, of course, you just want to talk with them while they're in jail, in which case you would have to, that would be a communications persuasion or communications. So that way you can get into the jail so you can just talk to them. I mean, that's another approach as well.
Pretending to be their lawyer.
Yeah, I guess we could start with talking to them, see how they're doing, and figure out
offer. This is a negotiation position, right?
Yeah.
Hey guys, we can really help you out here, and I don't just mean on one side. We can get you. We're double dipping here, boys. We can get you out. We can all take a step off of this, and maybe you guys, maybe we alliance up here. We've got the extra ship, I guess. Well, we did. I don't know. There's options.
Dude, you could totally pull in my cousin Vinny.
Are we going in? We're going to go right to the court. Let's do it.
You're going to need a Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
Avon could be your Marissa Tomei.
All right.
Oh, you bled. All right.
All right. So, yeah, let's start with just talking to them first and
rolling away for just a second. Right back.
Yeah. All right.
make a deal first before like we commit to actually helping them out.
I mean, that's how would you do that? What's the plan? You guys are gonna go to the jailhouse? You're gonna go to the police station? The Star
Yeah.
Helix station? You guys feel comfortable with that?
I do not like going to the police.
I just want to say this up front. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Maybe we could spring their leader and then offer him a deal to spring his buddies.
I mean, yeah, but you got to get in there, and you guys are also kind of wanted. Kinda. I want you to consider that as well.
All right. I need to disguise up as a fake lawyer.
So you guys you're gonna pretend to be a lawyer?
Uh,
Is that the plan?
Adam could try to do it.
You want to talk to them before springing him. That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, Adam will dress up the part.
Okay, so who goes?
And like I guess like one of us needs to forge us some fake credentials.
You mean we
Okay.
better call Saul?
Yeah. You guys gotta like form up and start, doing the forgery and stuff, and buying the clothes and doing all the heist stuff.
Good shit.
All right. I guess. What kind of test would it be to get the forgery figured out?
Okay.
Great.
So you gotta get him some legal credentials. I'm gonna say target number 18 to fudge computer stuff in the system.
Okay. What skill is that? Would that be technology?
Yeah.
18.
Okay. You're able to create fake credentials for, and what is your lawyer name now, Adam?
Do we?
You gotta put Esquire at the end.
Let's see. It's got that. The first name's gotta be Vinny. Vinny.
Do we cheat him?
Vinny Dewey Cheatham.
No, the Google engine tells you that Vinny is not a good name to choose. It's not gonna be convincing. It's not a good keyword.
All right, Dewey Cheatham.
Okay. Oh God. Okay.
Do we cheat him up? Do we cheat him and how?
Yeah. Do we cheat him and how? Esquire, please. Ted Theodore Logan. Well, it's not true. So you guys create this fake identity for Adam. Adam, you go to the Moon Tailors, and you go to the Moon Tailors, and you get a maid that looks very lawyerly. And then once all things are set, you make your way to the courthouse to be the lawyer for the OPA members. Now, when you get there, initially you're challenged by the clerk that they didn't ask for any lawyer. But I guess you're gonna have to try to convince her. So why don't you do your thing?
All right, the persuasion guy. Yeah, Dewey
Mr.
Cheatham.
Lawyer Man, Saba.
Yeah, he's gonna convince them that he's basically a lawyer that's being hired to represent the OPA kids.
Yes.
All right.
Pro bono work for the innocent.
Give me a roll.
Downtrodden.
All right.
Those that are stepped upon.
Oh, I'm gonna burn some. Okay, I'm gonna burn
I
some
was gonna
force
say
points.
target number 12. So, but
I'm
more
going to.
importantly, I'm gonna do a opposed roll. Let's do it that way instead. And yeah, let's not use that dude's sheet. No, not that guy either. That's Kazi's sheet. I'm not gonna use Kazi's sheet. Hang on. There's no like ordinary clerk sheet. Future clerk, moon clerk sheet. Hang on. Okay, yeah. You know what? This'll do. There we go.
All right, so I'll burn. What's that? I need what 2 to beat that.
Go 2 to match it.
And okay, so I use 3 to beat that and still keep the stun points.
All right, you managed to convince her, being your lawyerly self. You say, "Well, I do declare," and you wipe your forehead with a handkerchief, and you say, "I believe that I have a right to see the client, even though I had not been formally chosen, to give them an option in which to choose." And you wipe your forehead, and she let you in. And
Alright.
then you get right up to the jail, and there's
Alright.
bars and everything, and you see all the
Alright.
OPA dudes are inside, and they're like just like whispering to each other, and they look up and they say, they start whispering to each other again. They're surprised to see you, and you walk in, and you see that the guard is standing there,
All right. So
and they look at the guard, and they look at you.
I'm gonna use those 2 charm points for impress. So I'm gonna get a +2 to my next roll, and I'm going to be like, "Greetings, gentlemen." It's all guys, or there's like a mixed genders in the group.
Mixed genders, but you see they like
And
look at you, and they do like they like do the universal sign of narco, and they kind of like shake their heads at the cop that's like right there.
okay, so says like, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dewey Cheatham Esquire. I have been hired to represent you."
You see that one of
And
them smiles, and then another one says, "Hey, boss man, we're not gonna talk with no knockers around. You gotta do something about it before you want to be our lawyer."
and then he looks to the guard and says like, "Good officer. I believe there's a thing called shoot, what's that lawyer thing called?
Confidentiality.
Confidentiality."
You're looking for attorney-client
Yeah.
privilege.
Yep, attorney-client confidentially privileged.
Uh, he says, "I don't know what to talk about," and this is his role.
All right. Gonna be a persuasion. Tell him to go away. So there's gonna be a +2. Bam.
Okay, you convince me. Say, "Well, constitutionally speaking, my client has a right to privacy, and you, my friend, are indubitably, employed by the state, and therefore an enemy of my clients." And the cop's like, "Yeah, whatever," and he like leaves. And then they're like, "Yo, man, nice threads." And you see one of them puts their hand through the bars to like feel your suit. "Dewey Cheatham, did you just make that name up?" She says, they go, "Lee, man, my cousin was learning to fly under him. They say you're the best teacher around." I say, "What?" And then they're just going back and forth really fast. They're like, "So, boss man, what you gonna do about this? You gonna get us out? Hey, we're locked up because of you. Least you could do."
Well, I do remember someone warned you about a tracker, and
Yeah,
with
we
and
know
we
Tracker. We just needed the guy for 15 minutes. Those Star Helix showed up in like 10 minutes.
am like
We don't have no
pinches
time to
the bridge
tie
of
our
his nose.
shoelace.
Oh,
I apologize in advance for my criminal mastermind family.
yeah, like Adam pinches the bridge of his nose, going like, "Oh, geez." I was like, "All right." So,
Damn, you a boss
Because
man. You got by all those star helix.
all right, so as we so it's obvious that you guys need a hand in getting out of here. It's like looking at the charges is not good, and most likely since we're close to Earth, they're not going to be treating you guys too kindly, unfortunately.
We no expect no love from no Earthers.
Yeah, but think about it this way: like the more time you spend enduring whatever they have to do, the less chance you'll have, less time you'll have doing what you really want to do. And right now, we have an offer if you guys are interested in that would further the cause.
Offer, man. Get us out of here, he said. Can you get us out of here?
Oh yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, we could definitely get you out of here.
They
They
high
just
five
got
each
they
other.
just got you just gotta help the client wink wink out. Agreed?
Yeah, yeah, we agreed. Get us out of here. Come on.
Alright. Alright. And oh, before I go, what were you able to get out of Kazi?
We
Just
gotta
to
figure out
see
where that proto molecule is, boss man.
mm, good, good, good. So
We've been chasing it after Cruz died.
mm, so the stars are still aligned, I see. Perfect. So did he tell you anything, or he gave you the runaround too?
Said Kazi, we couldn't get nothing out of him. He was so drunk
Damn.
or messed up or whatever.
Mm.
We were trying to get him some coffee to snap him out of it, but no, that's when the police found us with Star Helix.
All right.
These guys are schmucks.
Oh, well, I have a feeling that we could help each other out on this mutual cause. All right. Give me a couple more minutes, just make it look official and everything, and then we will work on magic.
You see that one of them says, I don't want to die in no Earth or prison. Please help us. And he puts his hands on the bars.
He would die in an Earth prison. Oh shit.
Earth or prison.
Oh yeah, I guess that's different.
All right. So give a couple more minutes just to you know, just like talk things here and there, like say some makeup legalese. That's,
All right.
just to like pass the time, and then like when it feels like a good time, he'll go out, and when the door closes, he'll just like ham it up and say, like once the door closes, like, oh, those poor misguided fools, and like shakes his head like from the guy from Futurama.
Well, the doctor?
Yeah, well, Doctor, what's it, Farnsworth, I
Zoidberg?
think. Oh, not Zoidberg, the old man.
Well, Zoidberg is the popular one. Yeah, I know. Farnsworth, you're right. So, are you going to vie for their bail?
Uh,
We changed their records yet at this point?
yeah. At this point, like first he'll head like I will head back, let the guys know that like okay, they're willing to help us out, and in fact, they're also after the proto molecule.
Okay, so I guess the next step is to bail them out. So I need
Yeah.
an income roll.
Uh, first things
With
first. Probably want to try to
Jeez.
lower their charges from what's it, kidnapping and assault to
Misdemeanor spray painting buildings.
yeah.
So yeah, why don't you give me a roll if you're gonna do it like by the computer or by the log?
Yeah, I'm assisting if I can, or however that works. Or
Yeah.
I'll do the base roll, whatever. I know you guys are a bunch of idiot scumbags.
So I'll do the computer record change, and then I figure we can wait till shift change, so the guys that booked them aren't in the building anymore.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fine. We can
and
do
then you guys can do the fancy legwork. Ooh, I'm gonna use all the stun points to basically cover our tracks.
Come some churn, baby. What?
I got the ruler up. You're good.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I mean, yeah, you bust their charges down to you make it seem like they knew him, they knew each other, and they were getting drunk together. So it was just a misunderstanding. And as a result, they still do have to post bail. So let's get a TN 12 income roll
All
from
right.
somebody,
All right.
whoever would like to help. Additionally, like
Yeah,
actually Saba could do it.
All right.
Or something.
Yeah, Saba, let Saba do it.
And all right. I'll help out.
The income roll is just going to be whatever bonus you guys normally have right now.
All right.
Um,
I will contribute some income.
All right. I have the highest income right now. I guess that was 7. And helping.
oh, okay. So
You got it.
yeah, you hit it.
All right.
Mm.
Not the best, but enough. All right. Bail those bums out.
They are bailed out.
We all get drunk, as is tradition. Yay.
So we all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The OPA free. You figure out that they're also
They owe
after
us.
the proto
Motherfuckers
molecule.
owe us big time.
They know you guys, and they tell stories about you guys that they heard, and they also say that you're really well known among the OPA now, and then they say that they're lucky that you were here. All right, what's the next move?
Hmm. Ah. Like.
You wanted to hit them up for information about Kazi, but they never got information.
Mhm. All right. So a good amount of time should have passed between when like we saw like Kazi go back into his home with the guards. So it's been a while. There's a good chance that the guard would have like relaxed a bit by then. It will be easier. Go hit him up
You
again.
head back to Kazi's, and you see those trucks are parked outside.
I mean, we know where the guys on the roof are, so we could basically sneak up there and sandbag them, right? Then
Potentially, if that's what you want to do.
there was 6 guys. There was 2 on the roof, 2 inside with him, and where were the last 2?
In the car, in one
Okay.
of the trucks.
All right, and we have the numbers now. Like, yeah, we have the numbers now. Like, we could possibly take them all on, and as long as we jam the communication so that he can't send a call, he can't just send a call out for more support. Yeah.
All right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to crack their comms because I'm assuming they have radios or hand terminals or something to talk to each other, and try to figure out what their routine is. Like, Do they check in with each other every few minutes, or are there raises they use or whatever?
Yeah, target number 21.
Got it.
Yeah.
2 stun
Oh.
points.
With 1 point to spare. Yeah, it's very difficult. He's sweating. He's like, oh, he has to wipe his brow and take a sip of his like Slurpee until he finally cracks it, and then he gets in on the frequency. And they talk very, very little. And when they say things, they just say like numbers and like letters, or like words, like Foxtrot, Alpha 9, 1-1, D1.
Is it just between the guards there, or do they communicate?
No, there's all of them are coming. You hear different voices.
Yeah, but like, is it just like they communicate just between themselves, or do they communicate to someone like outside
Oh
the
no, they're
the
just
area?
communicating between themselves.
All right.
Can I make like a cryptography text to try to interpret that, or maybe tactics or intuition?
Yeah.
Which one do you think makes?
No, it's up to you, man. But I'll say the target number is 18.
It's tactics. 14. I didn't make it.
Can I give it a try?
Yeah.
Right.
Say, give me that.
Yeah, man.
A little bit better, but not enough.
I guess we could spend fortune points for that.
Oh yeah, I could do 2 more. What's it, 18?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll do 2 more just to crack it. And that will give, oh, if I do that one, that'll give me 5 uh stun points. Yeah. Let's see, what was it? No, I just use all that to just lower the churn.
By 1?
What is it? It's like 1 each?
Yeah.
It is. Alright,
Should
so
be, unless I don't know what you're doing. You know.
I'm just gonna blow it, like, probably blow it all on lowering the churn.
Okay.
All right. So what are they? Let me figure out how to. I want to figure out how to impersonate their code so that we don't raise any suspicions if we take some of the guys out. Where I'm going with this.
Oh, yeah. You figure out that they're different signals for things, like the all clear. You know that one of them's leaving, moving aside. It's a very complex language of signals.
Okay, but they don't have any regular scheduled check-in, like they have to call every 15 minutes or something.
Yeah, they're constantly communicating. It seems
Okay.
you try to time it, but it seems like they're on top of their game.
So if we're going to have to, so if we're going to take them, we're going to have to take them all on at the same time and make sure their comms are down during that time.
Rock and Casey, do you guys think you could sabotage their vehicle without arousing suspicion?
Yeah. Absolutely. I can sneak in there. Yeah.
Possibly. How do you want it sabotaged? Like explosively?
We don't want to kill the guy. That would defeat the whole purpose. We want to. I mean, one of the cars is going to just have guards in it, right? So that could theoretically explode, but it's probably better if we just immobilize them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or even better, if you can tap into one of their computers and like override the steering wheel, then we could direct them where we want once they get in the vehicle.
We can try.
So these are all combinations into a good plan, but how do you want to execute it?
Move them to shit. You really just want the vehicles disabled? You don't, nothing else? Nothing big?
Which
So the vehicles are kind of like our backup plan of things. I'm thinking like Adam and maybe me and Avon can take care of the guys on the roof while you guys are cracking the vehicles. And if things get complicated, you guys can take out the other guards that are in the vehicles. And the idea is to try not to alert the guys in the house.
and don't forget we do have those OPA crew that can help us out.
Oh right, yeah. So maybe they could watch the house, and then if the guys in the house get alerted, they can stop the other guards.
Mm.
All right.
Okay, cool. So who would go and take out the 2 guards on the roof?
It's gonna be
So I was
Yes,
an assassin.
So guns would not be beneficial here. So who is good with their hands?
I can get in and stab them. I can be super sneaky.
and Adam can go in and choke him out.
I guess I'm gonna be busy jamming their comms.
Okay, so we got 2 on that. But isn't Sab supposed to be with me on the trucks?
Yeah, that's the problem. We don't have enough stealthy people.
Yeah. Probably gonna have to reallocate Saba with the roof team, and then you'll be having a whole bunch of OPA muscle.
So where exactly are these
Or,
trucks? Like, for those of us going to the trucks, are we gonna have to be sneaking around?
yeah, probably we should lead like an ad hoc map right now.
Cool. I'll do it. Hang on. Let's do it. I'll put it together right now.
Alright.
We'll do it together.
I am not very sneaky.
Or, I mean, the alternative is we just take out the guys on the roof, then we can get into a car chase with the other guys.
Yeah, I don't really have any stealth, but I'll help wherever you want.
I punch hard.
We have the rifles set up in case something goes wrong.
Not a bad idea.
I could put my rifle together and go like set up on a nearby roof as like a backup plan.
Sounds good.
Fine.
Oh, that's pretty complicated. So I like that.
I know that map. I've used it myself.
Huh? No, hang on, watch. It just sucks how it works sometimes. It just gets stuck. So it gets a little tough to. It's unwieldy, put it that way. When you make maps on this thing, that's the only problem with it. Otherwise, it works pretty well. You can get things done pretty quickly. It's weird that the streets are like cobble. Like I don't know why that is. Why it's like that. It's a little weird, but besides that, I think it suffices, right?
It's fine.
All right. Next step is bring the guys down. That's about the width of a street. Let's say that's fine. Okay, that's you guys. And
So we need 2 people for the roof team. We need 1 person jam communications. 1 to that's the truck.
okay, the target's in here, and we'll make the target now. That is Kazi. Hey, Kazi! And he's in there.
So can Saba have also put together her rifle?
I think we're all putting our guns together at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that you've done all the preparations before any of this happens.
Okay.
So, you're ready for battle. Like, so you tell me what that means, ultimately, and it's in other words, it's not a hurried thing. Like, we can take our time and get into this.
I think I'm actually going to be in the car. I'll be parked down the street.
Okay,
'Cause I could
so
do
we
the
have another
jamming from-
car. Yeah. Where's your car?
Let's see.
Like that?
I'll hold down the steering wheel since Adam is going to be sneaking up on those guys. But I can bring the car around quickly if and then hand over the wheel. We need to get moving in a hurry.
Cool. So we'll get into initiative. So you guys position yourselves. Wait, where'd Adam go?
Oh, I'm right. Yeah, right here.
So you
No,
want
you guys would be back here.
which roof do you want Saba to take? Okay, we're back here.
Yeah, well, you're gonna start back here. You'll be able to access all those features of the buildings and everything. But let's just all start
Yeah.
here.
I think you guys want to break into this building and get up on the roof. That was my thinking.
Yeah.
Or not the building. I mean the one across the street. That one.
Yeah,
So Saba is going to go up to this one and take out these 2 guys. All right, are these guys on the roof too? These 3? Are those all?
no, they're not on the roof. Hang on, I'll clarify
So is
that
it
in a
just these
second.
guys on the roof?
It's gonna start to make sense in a second. Hang on. I'm gonna severely now that you've seen the map, I'm gonna severely limit your view of it.
Okay.
And the reason being is that, it's a city. There's buildings and stuff. There's a lot of stuff to access. And there's the potential for surprise or ambush, right?
Okay.
As well as
Are we going in
additional.
pairs or are we all going alone? What's the plan here?
2 of us are going to be going after the guys on the roof. 1 of us is handling jamming the communications and be in the car ready to drive and pick us up.
My hope is that we can take out the 2 guys on the roof without alerting any of the other guys, and then as soon as we do that, we can all converge on the vehicles.
Okay. These are the only 2 on the roof, Ahmed? These guys are on the ground or inside the
Yeah,
building?
the other guys are in the building.
Okay.
That's just
And
it's
these are actually open or actual skylights that could be seen through?
No. Hang on.
Okay.
He's
And
not. He's not on the roof. Okay. Did that finally? Hang on. Did I miss anything? Yeah. 1 sec.
and we need the OPA guys.
Right on.
TT Jerry, all up in the house.
Okay. And then, do you guys still see the whole map? Dynamic lighting didn't go on, right?
You'll see the whole map.
Yep, still
You
see
could,
it.
you could do what do you call it? Not dynamic lighting. You could just make it hide everything. You know, what do you call it? Do the fog.
No, I fixed it.
There we
I
go.
fixed it.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
I just had to turn everything on. So
Oh.
hang on.
Cool.
I'm gonna put you guys all on the street for now.
Cool beans.
And you've seen the state of things and you have an idea because you've staked it out, but things can change, you know? Like I'm not gonna go down easy if I don't have to. But you did see where everything was, and so you have an idea of what's ahead. And let's get into initiative.
Oh.
Oof.
Add turns. I'm gonna end up adding the truck. It's okay.
Wow. Damn, you slow. With a
Oh,
Yeah.
I
5
didn't do that
dexterity.
right.
Dude, Adam, you rocking it with the dexterity and the natural
Yeah.
3. Oh, so
You know what? I'm going to use that 1 stunt point for momentum to give that a +3. So that's a
is it
9
me or
now.
do you not get stunt points on initiative?
Don't normally know.
Right. Oops.
I'm gonna put them on initiative in case they have to be like, but they're not gonna react unless acted upon, if that makes sense.
Yeah. They are not
Okay.
immediately hostile. That is good. It's good.
Well, not yet anyway.
Yeah.
Let's roll for these guys now. These guys have a spicy meatball. Spicy meatball. Oops. That should have just been an 8. Go up. Damn, they rolled low. Damn, do I have too many? Hang on, this doesn't make sense. I gotta redo it. I'm sorry, guys.
No problem, man.
Alright.
Having fast tonight. No worries.
Try
It's
that
good.
again. Hang on, let me get you guys first. Okay. Well, we got you guys. Yay. Okay. Now let me get them.
Hubba, hubba, hubba.
Okay, so Varden, what's your dexterity? Sorry, your initiative.
Put it in, didn't I?
Yeah, you did, but I had to reset it.
Okay, it's a 15.
And Adam.
Was 8.
Maybe. Welcome back.
And Avon.
22.
Thank you.
Nice.
So, have you guys decided how you want to approach this situation? You guys discussed a bit, but we are now in initiative.
So we're gonna go. Okay.
We don't have to play in it. We don't have to go into initiative yet. We go into initiative whenever you guys want to. But
Alright.
I just wanted to. We laid out the board now. We have
Alright.
a map. It pretty much.
Most of the time where we're not running, we're just walking with purpose and trying not to draw attention, just acting like everything is normal, probably heading into the buildings that we want to go onto the roof of, right? Me and let's see, Saba and was it Barksdale? Are we going to the roof to take out the guys?
Adam.
Adam, I'm sorry, me
Yeah.
and the other dexterity 5 person. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna cross the street and head up a couple of blocks, right, to get into this
Yeah.
building that they're
Yeah,
they're
probably something like this.
Yeah, there you go, right? We'll cross the street, go up a block, and then take our left and head for the building with them on the roof. We'll get inside from below, right? That's the plan, as opposed to, or are we concerned about that? Maybe get into the building across, then we'd have to jump over or something crazy.
Okay. Well, whoever, if you guys do that, I need perception rolls.
Perception.
Target number 18.
Okay, I have a reroll on seeing if I
It is seeing. Yeah.
if I desire. I will reroll. Yeah, with a 21.
Okay. You
Ooh-ah,
notice.
ooh-ah, ooh-ah.
You notice that there is surveillance equipment inside, and
What?
it's some of it's a bit hidden.
Like cameras you're talking?
Yeah. Among other things, there's a lot of surveillance equipment.
Okay.
And if you were good at your job, then you would also be aware of it.
Are there pedestrians on the street? Like what time is it?
Well, whatever time you want. It's up to you guys.
Are you guys coming here at night?
Probably come at a time when it's a bit busy, like maybe around dinner time,
Okay. So 7 p.m.
at least to get into position.
The artificial sky makes it feel like night. It feels like night on Earth.
Okay. So masks. We should put on like the old breathing masks, the old fakies. Like we're not from the moon. We have weak OPA lungs. We have weak outer planets lungs, and we've got breathers or we've got masks. We're worried about getting sick, and we're wearing hats, and hoods and stuff. So we take a moment, make sure that we're more presentable in the vehicle, and then we step out, trying not to look at any cameras and stuff, trying to avoid facial recognition. And then we'll continue with the original plan.
Okay.
Unless you
I'm
guys
assuming.
have something else you want to do.
I'm assuming you're sharing what you're seeing with the rest of the group.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. They should have said
Okay.
that. I'm immediately telling them, surveillance? Oh, that's
Hey, let me know when you get in position to start doing something, and then I'll try to tap into the network.
all right.
So why don't you move your pieces to where stage them, please. Oh wait, also it's important. It's an important detail because you'll also wait if we're gonna use the map. Then tactically, it's important that you're separated out of eye shot from other characters. So who's going where?
This is kind of like our first move, cross the street, go up a block, or I guess east a block, and then we're going to go around the corner, start heading up to the building up the street.
Yeah, we're not starting initiative until until
Okay, so
something
just keep
happens.
moving then, is what you're saying. Just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
keep it cruising.
exactly.
All right, so we keep it cruising. We're nondescript, heads down, baseball caps, hoods.
Gotcha.
Rifles concealed.
What's that?
We
What
all
was
got
that?
the.
Avon?
If there's a camera, would you mind marking it for us? If that's possible
Yeah.
as we move.
Let me see.
Should we go another block east, or should we keep going north and fiddle here?
Let's be safe. Let's go one more block east.
All right. Oops. So we keep on cruising down the alleyway, east a block.
I'm like putting this thing down and I'm thinking about it. They're like everywhere. I mean, it's.
Okay. All right, just like every corner. Yeah. All right.
They're like everywhere.
That's fine. Okay.
Like I don't even know how to like. There's no escaping. They're everywhere.
All right.
But as I put them down, I realized that. So it's not really. You're not trying to dodge cameras. That doesn't make sense.
You guys let me know when you want me to hit their network.
All right. So it'll be like right after we take out the roof crew.
They're probably gonna have cameras covering the entrance to the building. So you probably want me to do it before you go in the building.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys in position?
Not yet. All right. Saba, I guess go. Start. I guess we start going up north.
All right.
And start looking for.
What?
What's Casey doing?
I'm just walking by.
Just walking by.
Just nonchalant, cool as a cucumber.
Yeah. Are you disguised?
Yeah. We got on like medical masks, hats, hoodies.
The standard Marvel disguise kit.
You notice as you walk by, you see that all the windows are tinted.
Mm.
Hmm.
And I'll like fake window shop looking this building.
Right on.
Any fire escapes on this building?
I imagine so. Like on the outside, you mean?
Yeah. Which side of the building has fire escapes?
It doesn't. Not on the outside. It doesn't. No.
Which
it
side
does.
of the building actually has a door?
Maybe we should have like gotten some shape charges and just like blown a hole in a wall and gone in.
Pretty loud. But
Wow.
yeah. Is this like a loading dock? Is this bigger than it seems, or what is this here?
It's like it looks like an entrance to the building. This is the main entrance.
Okay, well, if we go right in the main entrance, right, somebody's going to say something to us, right?
Yeah, if somebody's inside,
So,
maybe.
are we trying to bullshit our way through here, or are we going in trying to find another way in?
Let's try the bullshit methods first.
All right, well, you're the
But-
bullshitter, not me.
Alright.
Sub is not a good bullshitter. She's more direct, sort of. Anyway.
All right, so.
Well, you guys know that if you're being observed, that you're gonna be seen, right? Like there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
The cameras are all by the house, right?
No, they're everywhere.
Oh, they're everywhere. Oh.
You guys in position, ready to enter the building?
Nope. Yeah.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah, we're basically like a little bit away from the main door here, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna crack.
Wait, this is the main building?
This is the building that we went into the roof of, so we can go up to the top where the guys are hanging out.
Yeah.
They're over at this side of the building, on the left side of this building on the roof.
So yeah, now would be the time.
I'm gonna crack their surveillance network. I'm gonna re-roll that actually. Yeah.
Oh no, what did I say? It was 21. 21.
22.
Okay. You crack the network and you're able to. What do you want to do with their connection? You see it now.
I'm gonna.
They're connected to all these cameras in the building. They would have known instantly if you walked in and started asking questions.
Can you like loop it or something so they don't realize the
Yeah.
cameras have been compromised?
I'm gonna do the future tech version of looping it, which is to wire up an AI that just shows them walking down the street between the cameras.
Okay. All right. Well, it does it. You guys walk in and there's a concierge. And he's like, can I help you?
Get up here, Barksdale. You're our mouth.
Yeah. All right. So, Adam's gonna go in bullshitting that he's here.
I could do my doc.
Yeah.
You could maybe leverage my doctor thing. We're here because somebody had a medical emergency.
Well, not make him like a call for a personal doctor. Come over and
Shoot your shot.
yeah, so go in. It's like, hello. Someone called for a personal doctor.
What? No.
Yes. Apparently someone like we got a call here. They're like
roll.
this. Right. Yeah, you gotta let us in so we can treat him before it's too late.
Oh yeah. He's like, really? Who? Oh, and you're like, what floor?
Let's see. Doctor, remember what it was? I think it was like top floor. I think it was.
Top floor? Oh, Mrs. Bernstein just had surgery.
Oh,
Blah,
think
blah,
that-
blah, 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 blah.
I think that sounds about right. Come on, doctor. We need to hurry before it's too late.
And
Yeah,
you guys go for the elevators, and then you make your way into the guts of the building, and then I guess you're trying to get on the roof, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a perception, seeing or perception of some sort.
All right.
One of you.
Okay, sure. I will re-roll that 13.
111. I'm blind.
Yeah, you guys are awful at this. Yeah, but I'm gonna say with the 14, you realize that the door is rigged.
Rigged to as an alarm or to explode? Huh? Just an alarm.
Something. You see that there's a wire like kind of creeping out. It's a very good job though. It's quite perfect. Near perfect. Except you live in wires in the belt, so you notice what others don't notice.
I get out my burglary tools and try to use stealth of hand to disconnect without setting it off. I don't know if that's a thing. It's not demolitions, right? Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, like what?
Dex or something.
What role?
I don't know. I've got a burglary toolkit. So I thought I got like a little tool, a tweezers, some weird thing, and then I'm like trying to get in there real tight, like and just disconnect without doing. I don't know. I don't know if that's how you should actually do it. There might be some security or something. That's probably more reasonable. I'm not. I've got more like I don't have
Well,
security.
you certainly spotted it.
Yep. Any windows close by? I take a look at those to see if there's also the windows are wired. No?
No, the windows, like outside.
Yeah, I check the windows to see if the windows are wired as well.
Oh no, they're not. They're not. You want to climb up?
Yeah. What do you guys think? You want to try to climb in a window? Maybe go the alley and climb the window?
Which side will we be coming out of from there?
Whichever side you want.
All right. Probably I'm at this side, and then we'll slowly sneak our way towards them
Okay.
under the cover of the terrain.
When they get into the actual fight here, do I have control of their comms, or is that a separate check?
Comms.
Oh, yes.
No, you already got, didn't you? What did you do? You got on their channel.
Right.
And you want to isolate these two. Is that what you mean?
Right.
Oh, it's going to be another roll. I'm going to say since you're already in, it's going to be an 18.
Got it.
Oh.
That's hilarious. But yeah, you got a plus 10. That's, that's what it's there for. So, yeah. You isolate they don't even know they're isolated. You peel them away after, because you've been measuring the time between responses, and you cut them away right after the last response they'd hear. And you cut it, giving the crew just precious moments, but moments where these two are indeed isolated and not aware that they are.
All right.
I'm gonna use high tech hustle to with an injection of technobabble. I sidestep one minor complication impeding my current goal, or give myself the ability to perform one task I otherwise couldn't in the current situation. I'm gonna say that my mod is to try to simulate traffic between them using some pointers that Adam gave me earlier, so that they can continue responding, to communications from the house.
Oh. So you're giving them more time.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So this is where we will start initiative. And everybody will get a turn. Avon, you're first. You guys climb up to you guys finally, you climb out of a window. Actually, do I make you roll for that? No, it's all right. You climb out of the window and climb up onto the building, the roof of the building. These are skylights here you see, yeah? You see
Are they
those?
directed towards the roof, or are they directed away? Do we know? Because I think sneaking along the roof is probably going to attract attention if we're seen.
We're controlling all the cameras, so it's irrelevant at this point.
Okay. Then I guess I'm going to sneak, staying low towards the front of the building.
One sec.
I guess I can.
I'm adding dynamic areas. Okay. Okay. All right. So the guys you see them, yeah? They're right here.
Okay, I actually cannot see them, but I will take your word for it.
Wait, hang on. You can't see them?
No, my view is blocked by something here.
Oh, that's interesting. You should be able to see, no? Hang on. What's your vision? Yeah, you have vision. So,
That is all black.
Oh, I didn't do that though. That's weird. Can you move back and forth? Maybe it was in the middle of being changed.
There's still a big blind spot. Even if I'm in the middle of it, I cannot see.
I mean,
Oh,
let me
that's.
see what happens if I move over. It works fine on me.
Oh, I see it. That's funny because I see you walking through and changing it by you. And Avon, you're still stuck with the weird vision.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hang on, let me see what I added to him. Token emits bright light. That's what it is. You're not emitting light. Thank you for
Let there
helping me
be
figure it out.
light.
Low light 40, bright light 20. Save. That does it, right?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, and so that gives you a better idea of what you're dealing with. The skylights give you some cover, but as soon as you come out to that side of the building, they're gonna see you.
All right, so I'm seeing guys are on this roof here and here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will take cover back here out of sight while my comrades advance.
Okay. You move up stealthily. Let me give me a stealth roll.
Oh no. Would that be what, a straight dex roll? Because I don't have stealth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a TN 12 because
Nice.
you're not expecting it.
Nice.
Okay, you managed to move quietly up to position, and the guards they're facing the street. One of them turns around for a moment, and you like kind of catch a glimpse of him, but he doesn't see you.
I'm a
And
ghost.
then he turns back. Saba, you're up.
Okay, yeah, Saba's gonna creep forward. Reroll on the stealth. 17. There we go.
Nice. Where you going?
See, my move is 13. That can't. That maybe not. That's not right on this map. I don't know. But I'm trying to sneak my way up to them. Tell me how. I guess how far I should go. I've got to move a 13, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's 13 spaces. It's a lot. I think the game intended that. What would you like to do?
All right, so I'm gonna. Gosh, should I not murder these guys? Should I not steal this go?
That I mean, if you can, isn't that the plan? Isn't that the goal?
To kill them?
We want to disable them. We weren't real specific about how.
Like, wait for Adam first to get close so we could double team them.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah.
There's three of us, so if we all
Yeah.
get together, then maybe we.
Yeah. Once we get into position first, then we could like double team them. I'll probably hide in the
Is there a way to non-lethally attack with melee weapons?
Yeah. You could try to beat them up with the gun, but they're armored.
Yeah.
we got our stun glove.
I could shoot one with my rifle, but that's going to be loud. Is there anything we can do to create a noise distraction to cover
Something.
a gunshot?
Shoot the shit out of them. We're trying to figure out, I guess, silent mistake.
Yeah. What like you guys got your stun guns.
They're in armor. Does that affect it?
Ignores
Like Phaser ignores armor, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, cool.
So yeah, just wait a bit, let Adam try to catch up.
Can we see what kind of weapons they're carrying?
Yeah, they got.
I really don't want to walk up with my stun gun and get shot in the face.
They got rifles.
Yeah.
Are they looking away from us, off the roof, or onto the roof where we are behind them?
Well, they're looking off the roof, but they turn around on occasion.
Okay.
It's not, you know.
Maybe somebody with tactics could watch them and see if there's any kind of like pattern to how long it takes between their peaks, and maybe give us a chance to sneak up.
If they're any good, it's going to be random.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if they're any good, do we?
Yeah. All right, I could give it a try. Tactics.
I have radios.
Ooh. Oh, with that, wait a minute. That's a. Okay, I get part of an investigation.
You have their communications. Maybe you could spoof a message that would distract him temporarily. Like, did you see something down there? And do they look?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, so I could use
Well, hang on, Saba. Did we resolve Saba's turn? I don't think we did. Saba, you moved, but did you attack them?
I guess not. I guess we're waiting.
Is that what's happening?
Hey, Adam's not in position yet.
No, agreed. But I just wanted to
I
complete
mean, it's never
Saba's
gonna
turn.
be. It's
You
gonna be.
move up. You move up and back up Avon.
We don't have ready to action type stuff to make it happen at the same time. I don't know how. What do you mean by double team?
As in, like,
Attack at once.
yeah. Basically, we're gonna be surprise attacking them.
If you all fire at once, then the surprise will be at the same time, and then you can potentially shoot two of them at one with one, and shoot another one, and maybe get an extra attack from a stun point or something. I think that's what he means, right?
Yeah.
And that said, Saba, did you want to add anything to your turn?
I guess not. I guess we're just waiting. So I'm just hiding. I guess.
Okay.
Simplify things. Can we just move him down to Adam's initiative?
Yeah. What's Adam's initiative?
All the way at the
8.
bottom.
Okay. As well as Avon, right? Oh, Avon's at the top, which is the same as the bottom. So, it's Casey's turn.
Wait.
Are you still shopping?
I'm gonna go to the corner and stealth. Or attempt to stealth.
Okay. Roll. Okay. You hide.
Can I see which truck this is? Is it like the guard one or
Yeah,
VIP?
they're both military vehicles.
Okay, and it's armored, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Armored, tinted. And it looks like you look more closely at it, and you see that it looks like there's some compartments on the side of it that might open up. There's also little warning labels.
Alright.
It's no ordinary truck.
I'll end my turn there. Oh, I'll prep my mace and limrig.
Varden.
I don't think I'm doing anything right now. I'm just monitoring the situation, trying to make sure that nothing goes wrong. Hold my action, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, can I game mechanically? Can I use like a tactics roll to give them some kind of bonus to get them to go same initiative, get the jump on these guys, something like that. I think there's a move that you can make that's like make a roll to generate stun points.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a good point. So what
Do that.
what do you want to do?
So I'm basically gonna coordinate them, and say, actually I'll just watch them on the cameras and say when they're all in position, I'll give them a, like Adam suggested, I'll give them a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and then when I get to like 1.5, I'll send a message from the house, spoof a message from the house to those guys that they would hear through their hacked radios to distract them and make them look around.
Right.
The message is so and so coming out of that building across the street, whatever the building is north of here.
Okay. That's your turn, gentlemen. And this will be the last turn of the night.
Alright, so first things first, Adam's movement.
Yeah.
So,
I guess we're still thinking. 12.
Wait, oh no, you don't need to roll.
but this is the last turn before we move, we attack, right? Or we attack
Yeah,
now.
yeah. But I'm allowing you guys to do the attack now. And then that'll be the end of the session. So it looks like we will have another session. And based on the way this is going, maybe 2. Before the story's over.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to sneak up and try to stun this guy. I guess that'll be
Okay, do it.
fighting roll. Oh, 9. What do I need to hit? I could spend some fortune points.
Let me see here. It's an 11.
All right, 2 fortune points.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll me damage.
I guess that's 1d6.
Okay, you hit him, but you do not knock him out.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can do.
I'll have Adam go on the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, wait, let me see some.
Oh.
Oh, I'll use some double team. So I'll have let's see, I'll give Avon a double team and Saba a double team.
Wow. Okay. So so take your damage. Do your damage. 4. Okay. You punch him. He's still fighting though.
So I get a second attack? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got him this time without a fortune point. And 4 more damage.
And then
So I can pistol whip, or I could just I could knock him out with the butt of the knife or something. Non-lethally hit him. Is that a
Okay.
thing?
Is that what you're doing?
I guess, and I guess I'm doing it twice. Is that what? Is that the? Yeah, that's the only way to non-lethal these guys, right? So,
Yeah.
all right. So here's first, and
That's a hit.
like knocking him over the head with a pistol, and then I'll do it again. Is it 14
That's
hit?
a hit. Yeah.
Okay, so knock him about the head twice. Try to knock him out. Do you want me to roll damage, or what do you want me to do here?
Yeah.
Like roll like knife damage, or should I roll like a?
Yeah. It's up to you.
All right, knife damage, 22 total.
So you stabbed him.
Yeah, well, I'm knocking him out. I'm trying to bust him over the head with the butt.
It's like an improvised weapon.
Yeah, I'm cracking him over the head.
It's like a 1d3.
Similar.
Just try to non-lethally stab him, I guess, but I don't know how that works exactly.
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay, well, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You hit him with the butt of your knife, crack him a couple times, and he you see that he's dazed. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Is
Uh,
that everybody's turn?
I've still got 2 more stun points. I'm going to lightning attack.
So you're
Or
gonna
give me
attack
another.
this guy again?
Yep.
Go ahead. That's a hit. And that one takes him down. This guy drops.
Oh, I just realized something. I have pinpoint accuracy. If my dex is higher than his, I get to add one.
Oh, yeah, me too. Me too. An extra D6, right? God damn it.
Yeah. What's
Well,
it?
actually, that would be
My
for rank.
dex is
I'm not
my
using
dex
rank.
is 1.
All right, my dex is 3, so I can add 1d6 to my 2 attacks. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I think it's 1 attack per turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, an extra 2.
Yeah, 2 is 2.
To Saba.
I'm slapping him into submission. Smack, smack, smack. Patty cake.
Okay. And is that everybody? Did everybody go?
Yeah, that's it. We did our surprise round.
Okay.
All right.
Varden, did you want to jump in?
I already did the roll generate stun points. I don't think it generated any stun points, so I'm just monitoring the situation, making sure they can't call out to the other guys.
Right on. Okay.
Well, you know what? One of my attacks generated stun points to 15. I got 5 stun points.
So use it to hit the guy again.
Yeah.
Can I hit him again?
Yeah. Use
Go
your stun
lightning
points.
attack.
Okay, I hit him with a 19. And 6 stun points. And then the damage is 1 to 6. Oh, 1 point.
You could do the thing that I use. Have us attack him again.
I don't think he can generate more stun points from using a stun point.
Okay.
Right.
No, I think that's the end of it then.
How many points did the lightning attack first? Got quite a few stun points in the first roll, I think.
Yeah, he got 5.
Yeah,
So
he
he
got
used
5.
2.
He's 2, so
Right,
he got
right.
3 left over. So he could have somebody double team him, or he could lightning attack again.
All right.
Give-
Well, let me give an attack to Saba. Seems to be able to do the most damage. Hit him with the dull side of the knife, Saba.
Saba does a twirl, a capoeira kick, and a twirl, and hits him with the knife, the butt of the knife.
All right. Well, I guess we take him then. That's it. Put him down.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet.
We may put him down, but you'll never let him down.
Yeah. Thanks for running stuff, Ahmed. Appreciate it, man. That was fun.
All right, guys. Good night. I will talk to you next week.
Good game, guys.
All right.
Oh wait, hang on. Saba's got a turn, no?
Oh, I thought you were just letting it go through. Okay, yeah. So
No. He passed
Another-
you an attack and you have to roll. I'm sorry, did I misunderstand that?
No, you're cool. All good.
In other words, the turn's not over. That's a miss.
Miss.
Ooh.
You can add a fortune point to make it a hit if you want.
Spend a fortune point to hit, and here we go. 7.
Knock him upside the head. Okay.
Thanks. Sweet.
Well, thank you for playing, everyone.
Do I not get to go this turn?
I mean, sure. What are you gonna do?
I just want to. So there's 2 guys outside.
No, they're inside the car, the truck.
We're inside the house.
And there's 2 guys inside the building as well. And they could be by the windows.
And we did say like a sabotage to vehicles.
Yeah, I want to roll demolitions to rig it to explode.
Oh, do you have explosives?
I have a demolitions kit, but I don't know if that means I actually have explosives though. Might just be like detonators and shit.
Okay, yeah. You know what? Let's continue this next time.
Nah,
We'll start
Alright.
with your turn. We'll start with your turn,
Okay.
Casey.
Alright.
I'm just gonna leave it up just like this, so we know we're coming right back into combat.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for playing,
All right.
everybody. I hope
Yep.
everybody
Game.
had a good
Night.
time, and have a good night.
great week, everybody.
I love the
Thanks for running.
yeah. Thanks for running.
Pleasure.
I love the improvised personal security scenario. It's pretty cool.
Thank you. Cheers, y'all.
Thanks.
Alright, later.
Hi guys.
Thanks for playing.
Bye, guys.
All right, folks, we're going to wrap up the stream for now. I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch or subscribe. It's free. Next time. Take care, folks.